So we're here at a secret location out west test riding the new 2024 Skidoo snowmobiles. It's always a thrill getting to see what's new, and this year is more thrilling than most. I am sitting on an MXZ XRS. It's got some competition package action going for it, but let's start right up front with the motor. Skidoo now has their turbo package for us flatlanders, so we can rip through trails, we can have our fun, we can hit field approaches and jump this sled. And that's really the great thing about this motor, is that when you're just going down a trail, you don't necessarily feel like you're on a turbo, because there's no ramp up, there's no sudden change in the power band. It feels just linear and smooth, but yet, my Lord, does it have power. Now, walking around the machine, this is in the Gen 5 chassis. So you get all the goodness with Gen 5. You've got the rebranded shocks up front. Those are KYB 40s, Pro 40s. So because it's an XRS, there are reinforcements to the tunnel. There are reinforcements to the rear suspension. It's made for the guy that wants to rip down the trail and hit jumps really hard. But there's one more secret that's hidden at the back of this machine. Now, what in the heck is this? That's a fine question. Is this where I put my oil? Is this an auxiliary fuel tank? Nope, this is a system that helps cool the intake for the turbo engine. So what Skidoo did, instead of putting a heavy intercooler on there, you got this little tank, and when the motor is held wide open for a long period of time, this shifts some of the fluid up into the intake and cools the temperature of the air coming in. And it makes it so it doesn't overheat, doesn't cause any damage, and just keeps running strong. Now, in another effort to keep this thing light, Skidoo gave us the shot starting system on this machine. And that strips some of the weight that the turbocharger added. So their selling point is, guess what? This thing doesn't weigh any more than our regular 850 naturally aspirated, so you get the bonus of the extra 15 horsepower with no penalty. So really nice machine. I think Skidoo's going to sell a lot of these this year.